Hello friends, welcome back to Online Math Solve. We have this interesting question here to solve. And so this is 27 power x plus 3 power x is equal to 130. Okay, so we are going to be solving this. Our job is just pretty simple to find the value of x that actually satisfies this equation. And like we've always done, if you are new to our channel, do well to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and also turn on the notification icon so that whenever we release new content, you will actually get to know about it. And of course, if you are watching us on Facebook, do well to also follow us and then like the video and share it with your friends. And having said that, we're going to proceed right into the video. Okay, so I'm going to express this 27 here in power of 3. So I can write 27 as 3 power 3. Okay, and then power x right there plus 3 power 3 power x rather is equal to 130. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I want to bring this one out. Of course, you can remember that if you have, let's say, a power b power c, you can actually write this as a power c and then this b coming outside. Okay, so I'm going to use that here. So I'm going to have 3 power x and then power 3. Okay, so plus 3 power x. Then I will also bring this 130 to the right hand side, so kind of subtracting 130 from both sides. So I have minus 130 is equal to 0. Okay, so next I am going to set my 3 power x to be equal to, let's see, m. So that what I now have is m here, m power 3, and then plus m minus 130 is equal to 0. Okay, so I am going to split this 30 here. So I have m power 3 plus m. So if I split this 130, I can write it as minus 125 and then minus 5. Of course, when you add both of them, it gives you minus 30. Of course, this is equal to 0. Okay, so moving on, this is m power 3 plus m minus, I can actually write this 125 as 5 power 3. Okay, and then minus 5 is equal to 0. So I'm going to bring colored items, that is those ones that have m power 3. I'm going to bring them together. So I have m power 3 here and then minus this 5 power 3. Okay, so I have plus m minus 5 is equal to 0. So I am going to expand this stuff right here, and of course you can remember that if you have let's see, if you have a power 3 minus b power 3, you can actually write this. Of course, you can actually expand it as a minus b and then multiply by a squared plus ab and then plus b squared. I'm going to use this to simplify this m power 3 minus 5 power 3, so that what I now have here is m minus 5, okay, into m squared plus 5m, okay, and then plus 5 squared, where our m is a and then our b is 5. Okay, so this is what I have, and then I will repeat this plus m minus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, so moving on, you can see that I have m minus 5 here and also m minus 5. You can even write these as m minus 5 multiplied by 1. Okay, of course, so that I can now go ahead to factorize. So if I factor out this m minus 5 right here, okay, so m squared plus 5m plus this 5 squared is actually 25. Okay, then that's going to be left here. So if I factorize m minus 5 here, this one will be left. So plus 1, okay, is equal to 0. Using the 0 product rule, I have that m minus 5 is equal to 0, which of course implies that m is equal to 5. Okay, but if you look at this point here, what we have here is, of course, let me just put this in block. What we have there is that 3 power x is equal to m. So if I replace that for m, but m is equal to 3 power x, so that if I now have 3 power x to be equal to 5, I can go ahead to simplify to get my x, and of course taking the logarithm of both sides, I have log 3 power x is equal to log 5. Okay, so and of course you can remember that if I have log a power b, can actually write this as this one can actually come down here. I can actually write this as b log a. Okay, so I'm going to use this to simplify this, so that if I'm writing this, what I'm going to be having is x log 3 is equal to log 5. So I can go ahead to divide through by log 3. Divide through by log 3. And of course, this can cancel this. And then x now becomes log 5 divided by log 3. Okay, but of course, you can remember that if you have log a divided by log b, you can actually write this as log a base b. Okay, so I'm going to also use this to simplify x further, so that eventually x is now equal to log 5 base 3. Okay, so this is the first value for x, and then picking it up from here. Okay, so we're going to be having that m squared plus 5m plus 25 plus 1 here is actually 26, so I have 26 here. Okay, is equal to 0. So I can go ahead to solve this. And of course, if you remember the general form of a quadratic equation, which of course is ax squared plus bx, and then plus c is equal to 0, you will notice that from here that my a is equal to 1, and then b is equal to the quotient of x, and in this case the quotient of m, which is equal to 5, and then c is equal to the constant there, and that is 26. Okay, so that what I now have is that from here that m will now be equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac, and then divided by 2a. So that if I now go ahead to substitute, what I will be having is that m is equal to minus 5, and then plus or minus the square root of 5 squared minus 4 times a is 1, and then c is 26. okay, and all divided by 2 times 1. Okay, simplifying further, m is now equal to minus 5 plus or minus the square root of 25, and then minus 4 times 1 is 4, and then 4 times 26 will give you 104. Okay, of course divided by 2 times 1 here is 2, so that I have that m is equal to minus 5 plus or minus the square root of 25 minus 109 will give us minus 79. Okay, and it's all going to be divided by 2. Okay, so moving forward, we recall that we set both our m is actually equal to 3 power x, so that we have that 3 power x is now equal to minus 5 plus or minus the square root of minus 79 divided by 2. Okay, and of course you're going to be seeing that this does not have any solution, so this cannot be possible. Okay, so this cannot be possible, and we can't get any solution from here. So we can now resort to the first solution we had where x is equal to log 5 base 3. Okay, and of course that is what we are having here. So what we want to do now is to go ahead to verify that it satisfies this equation. And of course the equation we are solving is 27 power x and then plus 3 power x is equal to 113. So if you replace this value for x, is it actually going to satisfy this equation? So let's find out. So we have 27 power log 5 base 3 and then plus 3 power log 5 base 3 is equal to 113. Okay, so we want to find out whether this is true. So let me simplify this as 3 power 3. 27 is 3 power 3. Okay, and then log 5 base 3. Okay, so plus 3 power log 5 base 3. We want to find out whether this will give us 113. Okay, so moving on, we have from here that we can actually bring this 3 out, so that we have 3 power log 5 base 3 all raised to power 3, and then plus 3 power log 5 base 3, and of course is it equal to 113. And so if you remember one of the rules of logarithm, which basically said that if we have x power log x y, that this is actually going to give you equal to y. So this is what I am going to use to simplify further. So that from here, what this one now collapses to is equal to 5. Okay, so this is 5 power 5 power 3 rather. Okay, and then plus this one now collapses to 5, and then we want to find out whether this is equal to 113. Okay, so 5 power 3 is 125 plus 125. Is it equal to 113? And of course you can see 125 plus 5 is 113 is equal to 130. So you can see that this satisfies the equation we are solving. So for the value of x that satisfies this equation is x equal to log 5 base 3, and that is actually the solution to this equation. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for more updates. Turn on the notification icon so that you will get notified each time we release new content. And of course I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.